Alright, today we're going to make a simple but beautiful painting of a kitty cat in front of the moon on an October night, sitting on a tree branch. So the first thing I did was I put a little bit of ivory and then a little bit of orange, because it's going to be kind of an orangey October moon. And I'm going to use a piece of poster board to make my moon because I want my texture to be very broad and wide. So I put that poster board, crinkle it up with my hand and brush my hand over it, and I get a texture. Then I cover that up with my big plate, and I'm just going to paint the whole thing black around that moon. Real simple. Alright, let's take the plate off. There's a moon. So all I need to do now is just shadow one side of it to make it blend into the dark. And I want my shadow to be a little bit more interesting, so I'm going to use some metallic red right on the edge of that shadow to make it blend in very softly with the rest of the moon. Makes it just a little bit spookier too. Alright, so let's make our kitty cat and our tree branch. Take some black paint, nice thick black paint, put it on your small round paintbrush, and just make a tree branch. Just bring it out from the darkness. Your tree branch can be any kind of tree branch you want, but it's got to be a good place for a kitty to sit. It's good if it's wider, coming out of the darkness, and thinner in front of the moon. So to make a kitty cat, you're going to make pretty much 3 kinds of circles on top of each other. Got that bottom circle. It's kind of wide, it's the base of the kitty, and the middle circle is a little bit smaller, and then the top circle is his head, and it's much smaller, and then on the head circle you're going to put 2 little ears. And you make a tail coming out from the bottom. This is a real simple way to make a silhouette of a kitty cat. Once you've made those circles, you can refine it a little bit, make it look a little more sophisticated. But that's really all you need to make a good kitty cat. And then just take your paintbrush and make that branch a little bit more involved. You can look at some pictures of branches and silhouettes of branches and get some ideas. But you're also going to put some leaves on that, so it's not going to be as naked as it looks now. And make some little branches coming off of the bigger branches, and then either take your newspaper or your foam or whatever you've got handy and dip it in that black paint and just dab it on to make some leaves. You gotta let that dry a little bit, and once that's dry, you can put your plate back on, because we're gonna make that moon really pop. Just by taking a little bit of white and spraying it around. And a little bit of yellow too. And then put a little black around it again, just to isolate that light, make it really emanating from the moon. And if you need to, you can go back and put a little more white on if you erased a little too much of it by mistake like I did. And there you go. Now you just got to remember to put that tree branch back in with your paintbrush, just like that. And there you go, a kitty in front of the moon. That's a nice present for someone if you want to make it. Somebody who likes kitty cats. So go have fun, enjoy, make some cool stuff. And if you want to know the really cool stuff, go to spraypaintartsecrets.com and you can learn how to do all kinds of really cool stuff there. Step by step, we'll teach you.